What's going on, guys? Maat back with another video. So the decks that I'm using are the Movie Matinee Oracles, the Japanese Gods and Herbs, Deck of Many Things and Many Fates, Soul's Truths Oracles, the Black Moon Astrology, Manga, and Moon Crystal Tarot. Oh, alright, so it is recording. So I'm about to roll the dice. The song that's playing right now is No Role Models by J. Cole. Oh, yeah, I can't see that. But we have 4 and 2. So 24, 42, and then 4 plus 2 adds up to a 6. And then shit, I'm all over the place. I'm like, I just kind of sort of woke up, but not really. We have Gemini. I can't really, I don't know if I'm actually showing y'all unless I look at my feed second house, because again, I still need to update my my app. And Mercury. So you have Gemini, Mercury in the second house, as well as number 2 and 4, which also breaks down to a 6. And then I guess for the icebreaker, we'll pull. Always pull from the middle, but I really just want to get one. All those don't need to come out, so we'll just take the green one. There we go. And we have, what's the saddest memory from your childhood? Yikes. All right, well, let's get into it then. The saddest moment in my childhood, or saddest memory in my childhood, not even a moment, just the saddest memory. It would have to be probably when one of my pets died. It had to have been a sad from my childhood, because it's not much, because I'm always getting in trouble, so, every day was like a sad moment, a sad memory for me. But the cards that I do have here from the Japanese Gods and Herbs are number 9, which is the Tsukuyomi no Kami, which is Artemisia. And I don't know how it's going to come off. There's a delay in my feed, so I'm not going to see it until after. Like, I basically, by the time y'all actually see it, if you get what I'm saying, I get for anybody that's actually watching on Twitch, if anybody's watching on Twitch. But but we have birth and death and rebirth, which literally gives me death, from tarot. But we have number 9 here. So also that's clearly either something's being, like, there's new life happening, like somebody's having we talk about childhood, so it's like maybe babies, someone's giving birth to a child. If not, then this is like the ending for something to begin again. So you could be just going through a dark time in your life. You just got through, right? The saddest, even though it says childhood here, you might be just going through a dark period. You probably just got out of a dark period, which was like a sad moment. And it could also connect to a childhood moment. I was gonna say a childhood trauma, but hopefully this is like something that you can heal from. I do have Buddha Wisdom and Mother Mary Oracles over on the end. I'll probably use those at the end of the reading. But we also have 7 here, which is the Izanami no Kami bamboo lily. And this is creativity, passivity, transformation, actualization, femininity, amplitude, and freedom. So you're getting out of a dark period in your life for something to begin again. You're being a lot more creative with what it is that you're doing. You're being more, you're actualizing everything. So you're working in your feminine energies. With that freedom there, of course, that's like, obviously you're being broken free from anything that's weighing you down. Passivity, as what I'm getting for that, is like literally trying to go with the flow of things, you know, being more passive, like submissive. But with that transformation is also too, again, with that death and rebirth. It's not just with a point in your life, but it's also with your creativity. Because then we have here 13, which is the Ichikishi Mahami no Kami Japanese lute. And that says beauty, artistry, wisdom of water, transformation again. So you basically have transformation 3 times. Strength, courage, protection, and flexibility. Being more flexible, having more courage and strength, being more wise. Wisdom of water, that's like intuition, high priestess energy. You know, she feels what she knows, or he. And then beauty with this creativity and in birth. Yeah, all right, there we go. Because even if you're not pregnant, then it's literally like birthing something through creativity. But this also literally is like transforming your life around, turning your life around as the tables turn, but for the positive. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 1, which is the Amino Mina Kanushi no Kami, which is Cypress. And it says harmony, awareness, truth, and will. We all have free will. With unwavering faith, you always will be a truth seeker. Harmony and awareness, the more aware you are, the more harmonious you'll be. Now with the soul's truth, at the bottom of the deck, it says, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my life? I'm not going to read that, but that could just be something to think about. You know, it's always important to put time, effort, and energies as much into ourselves than we do other people. From who can I release my judgment right now? From whom can I release my judgment from right now? Let's see. And then it says, what do I resist feeling right now? Clearly, well, not clearly, but it's probably, you know, could be related to the saddest memories from your childhood. There could be some childhood traumas that you have not fully healed from. And I think it's time to recognize those, or that moment, or those memories, and try to, you know, forgive the situation for what it is. Learn from that as well. Learn from the moment and forgive that person or peoples, however your situation goes. But it says, we have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul's action: allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you no matter how long it lasts. When it releases back into the ocean, Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. See? You gotta let it go, but you gotta let it flow though, right? Go with the flow of things. Didn't I say that about passivity? It's like going with the flow of something. But you do not deny how you feel about whatever has happened. And if there's still emotions from your childhood that's coming up, then clearly that's like shadow work that you have to work on. You know? And that's just letting you know that there's unresolved issues that you are still ignoring. And it's important that we handle those the sooner the better. So as we get older, it doesn't interfere with how we function in the world as an individual. Because you are one in a million, playing by Leah right now. I fucking need to move this. But before I do that though, let's do the movie Maat in there. But don't also, and I probably said this before in another reading, but you know, it's always good, you know, because you never know who's actually watching what videos and stuff like that. So I don't really mind repeating myself sometimes, but it's important that you do not blame yourself for what happened in your childhood, especially anything that happened in your childhood. You were a child. You didn't know better compared to the adults in your environment that should have known better. So, whatever you're going through, only let go and let God. I feel like such a bonehead, see? Don't beat yourself up. What is this? I put a spell on you, now you're mine. Oh wow. Winifred Sanderson. Hocus pocus. Yikes. So it also could be some people that you put some trust into, and it's just like you kind of feel some type of way about it. I mean, we do have will here, truth, harmony, and awareness. Awareness is crucial. You know, be aware of your actions. You know, we are only accountable for the things that we allow in our life. So, as long as you learn from the situation, don't ever feel like you made a dumb decision. As long as you learn. Sirens, there you go. You probably got caught up with a siren. I'm gonna pull a couple of these. Actually. There we go. Oh, here we go with this aperture. There's that door, that portal. What are you getting yourself into with this siren? Revenant. Wow. Titania. There we go. A Fey Queen offers a trade. If you sacrifice something extraordinarily precious to you, you may look at the top 3 cards of this deck and choose a card to draw. Well, I'm not about to do that. But maybe that's all up to you on what you want to do with that. It's right here next to this truth, will, harmony, and awareness. So be aware of what you're sacrificing, because clearly we have a revenant here and a siren. So, but with this siren, it says, you captured the attention of a sorcerer's maiden. She immediately begins planning to lure you to her lair and make you her thrall. Look at that. I feel like such a bonehead. You got caught up with someone, because look, they end up putting you through this door, aperture. An interdimensional portal appears leading to any place of your choosing, it remains open for 1 hour. So maybe it's like not even that you got caught up with a siren, right? But this aperture is here is letting you know that this is your escape. And then we have Revenant, which is resurrect one dead character. One aspect of their personality is permanently changed. With that strength, courage, protection, right? It says protection, flexibility, beauty, artistry, wisdom of water, and transformation. So this also could just be, a bad habit of yours or of someone that you know. Pick your story. However, though, with this aperture here in the middle with this bamboo lily, creativity, passivity, transformation, right? All three are in every aspect transformation. But here we go with the freedom. See, so this is literally like a portal. Your get out of jail. When you get out of jail card. I was gonna say get out of jail for free, but I don't know. This may cost you, clearly. Super Rich Kids is now playing by Frank Ocean. Before I get into the tarot, I want to use an oracle. Well, we are using oracles, but I want to pull these. Big Bertha, what she got at the bottom? Oh wow, look at that. If I'm showing it off right, but Neptune, sacrifice. So you have Mercury, Gemini, and Neptune here. As I split the deck with the moon. So you could be a Gemini. You could be a Gemini moon, Gemini Neptune, and a Gemini Mercury. As I stated before, any air sign with Mercury in their chart, that's literally about communication. You should be very fluent in communication, or at least understanding certain shit, be able to analyze as well. That's why that awareness is there with the truth and harmony and will. So, I don't know, when I'm looking at this to Titania, it's like she gives me like some type of moth queen. Second house is owning. And then we have Mercury Retrograde, which is reinvention. There we go with that transformation. Reinventing yourself. This is literally like, well, it's funny, talk about transformation. I am using the Moon Crystal Tarot for this reading, literally. She transforms herself to become, Serena transforms, or Usagi transforms herself to become Sailor Moon. And this is what it's calling you to be. Calling you to do. I mean, not saying like actually be a Sailor Moon, however, it's still calling you, literally calling you to take action and transform your life around. Mars, I am. Mars. Aries is I am, but that's still Mars energy. Mars rules over Aries. So you have owning, and death and rebirth. So there you were talking to somebody who was clearly a siren, who tried to own and potentially even tried to kill you, or end you in some way, shape, or form. Tried to end you and then rebirth you. She tried to destroy your life and recreate you. Shit, she might even try to have cloned you in some way, shape, or form. But with this reinvention, Mercury Retrograde, freedom, and this aperture, literally, is being more because the creativity is here. Yeah, being more creative, being more passive, transform and actualize amplitude. I'm still trying to figure out what amplitude is. I guess when I finish this reading, I'll put the definition into the comments on YouTube. But this reinvention is really going to set you free, to help you get through this portal into the next chapter in your life. You close one door for another door to open, and this is literally what's happening right now. I'm not too privy right now to what is happening with the constellations, other than, of course, we're still kind of in that full moon energy with that Aquarius, full moon in Aquarius. Also, too, I read, and I didn't mention that in my Aquarius reading, but apparently this is the last super moon of the year. So it's important that we really, whatever you're manifesting under this moon, it's very important that you be mindful, be aware of what it is that you're creating. I did what I said I was going to do, even though I didn't do it by the river. However, it was still peace and quiet where I was at. I still meditated on what my intentions were when it came to my manifestations for what I said I was going to do. And I made sure it was strictly about me. I kept nobody in mind except for myself. I mean, it's supposed to benefit everybody, just not me. But I don't know if I mentioned, but it's important that you start put more love into yourself than you would anybody else. Once you really truly learn to love yourself and understand that who you are as an individual, then the way you present yourself it's like respect. Music sounds better with you is now playing, but here we go with this grand trine, which is that B word, which is like be less. However, miracles, the gifts from God, with this beauty, artistry, water of wisdom, transformation, strength, courage, protection, and flexibility. This is literally like the blessing, but the miracle being bestowed upon you to get through that portal. You may be feeling like I said, you probably going through a rough patch in your life, and you could still be going through childhood traumas that you haven't healed from. And this is what this Revenant card is literally saying. So it's like you get to resurrect yourself, but now you're becoming more beautiful, more artistic. You're a lot more wiser now from what it is that you've been through. Of course, you're transforming, gaining more strength and courage. You're protected and flexible. Grand Trine. Music sounds better with you. A Fey Queen's offer a trade. If you sacrifice something extraordinarily precious to you, you may look at the top 3 cards of this deck and choose a card to draw. Well, underneath her is the Fates, so this could be a fated event. Potentially. Mars is here though, so who are you in this world? But I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. Remember, so it could also be who this Titania. Wait, am I saying that right? Titania. I gotta remember that. Titania. Or, right, Fey Queen. You're dealing with someone that's obviously making you feel some type of way. Someone's got you in your feelings. Someone's like literally trying to own you. Excuse me. 3 of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. But she also could be like daydreaming. At the bottom of the deck is the Fool, taking a leap of faith. Maybe it's like no longer waiting for something to happen, or what do I resist feeling right now? Stop waiting for your emotions to fester out, and just go with how you really feel. If you know that there's something, here's the Empress and her armor. Take charge. At the bottom of the deck, King of Cups. It's about your emotions, or also standing up to maybe a father figure. If not, then this is someone who drinks. Underneath that, Sorcerer. I put a spell on you. Could be your literally a father figure, and you could be the daughter. But this Sorcerer and this King of Cups, that's right there. Someone is like emotionally manipulating you. And the sorcerer is, as it says, a sorcerer, someone who does magic. But with that King of Cups in that sorcerer, is like their intentions is to emotionally manipulate you. And this is why you always feel like such a bonehead. Stop blaming yourself. It's not your fault. It's definitely not your fault. Wow, and they both came out. I was trying to pull one, but all right. Well, we'll do the pyramid then. Let's do that. See, waiting to take action. Empress is here. So you got the Empress with this Three of Wands and this Princess of Wands. Being more creative, being passionate about what it is that you're about your actions. What's underneath that? See, standing up for yourself. You see like all these spears are trying to attack her, but they're still standing their ground on something at the top of the deck. Oh wow, look at that. The King of Cups. You're dealing, because like I said, these were together. So it's something about your emotions. Music sounds better with you. I don't know if music could be a significance. Music also can be something that makes people emotional, gets people in their feelings. Also, too, this person could be playing with, like I said, with a childhood memory of yours. This could be something that's triggering your childhood. So, Six of Swords, yep, moving away, calmly. Empress, Six of Swords, Sorcerer. Manifestations. At the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. Evaluating something. This is planning, right? Three of Wands, Princess of Wands, Six of Swords, Sorcerer. Seven of Pentacles. Really evaluating and manifesting a creative plan to move out. This literally is like calling you to probably even think of like an escape plan. I don't know what kind of situation that you're dealing with, but Mars is here. I mean, I keep saying Mars, but Aries is here, which is still Mars energy. That's that ram. That's really like going in, and should be, it's overcoming that obstacle. More than one card came out, but we have the Eight of Cups, as you see there, which is walking away. You have moving on, but walking away as well. But what's underneath that? Ten of Swords, ending something. That's the ending. But you see how she's not really ready to face the truth, that she's hurt right now? It's time for you to walk away. I'm going to put these back, but I don't know. Maybe to a King of Pentacles, or maybe from a King of Pentacles. I don't know. Or yeah, maybe it's walking towards a King of Pentacles, someone who's more stable, solid, who's very caring to an extent. You know, earth signs are very materialistic, but they do care in some aspect, at least compared to whoever that King of Cups is with that Magician. That's someone, again, who's emotionally manipulating you, like trying to control you. And now it's time to use that same energy, transform it, and move out, like move out of that situation. I don't know if you could be married, but the Empress is someone who's married. The Devil, there's a contract, so you could be married, or at least doing business with someone. But it's some type of connection you have with this person who's literally playing with your emotions. And you shouldn't blame yourself about the choices that you made with this person. As long as you now know the lesson that's happened here, you know not to make the same mistake, air quotes, mistake, twice. Because we are not perfect. We are all flawed. So it's just like, and we're always going to be learning lessons no matter how old we are. It don't matter how old you are. You can be 90 years old and you'll still be taught a lesson. You know, if you're not learning, then you've completed your mission, which means you served your purpose here on Earth. So, 3 of Cups, which I look at as my entertainment card in this deck. However, entertainment card, 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. King of Swords, cutting out the bullshit. Standing up to this Queen Fae. This could be a mom as well. For some of y'all. At the bottom of my moon crystal, 4 Pentacles, holding on to something tightly. I don't know if whoever this person is, and the reason why I said mother, because we do have Empress here. Empress is also a mother as well. So some of you could be dealing with a father figure that's emotionally manipulating you. Some of y'all could be dealing with a mother that's doing the same way. However, it's calling for someone to be more, to come up with some type of creative plan to get themselves out of Dodge. And 3 of Cups is also about a celebration. I also look at it as an offering. But it's like moving on, because we have 6 of Swords here with this Princess of Wands. So that's some type of movement there. Even though it's not a major arcana, it's still some type of action taking place. This Princess of Wands with this Aries here. So look, we have Aries. Entertaining. Also could be trying to maybe this maybe this is three people that you're entertaining, or 3 people could be trying to entertain you, and it's needing to cut out which one of them as well. But you got the King of Swords there, so maybe you should choose the one that's all about speaking the truth. Well, right, we have harmony, truth, awareness, and will. So whatever the situation is calling for, whoever it is that you need to move towards as far as this creativity or this entertainment, or this also could be fan service. Take it how it relates to your story. You need to be strategic. Amazon of Cups, Knight of Cups. There's the emotions now. Express yourself. I'm gonna take this. The Emperor. Wow, this is a marriage. We have the Empress and the Emperor right there. 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, that's nostalgia. No, this is the equal give and take. The balance. Someone's on the low, or someone's on some low shit. Or this is calling you to keep things on the low with this husband, because there's something about the equal give and take, or manifesting. Like, what have you been planting? Your intentions when it comes to this equal give and take in this marriage. Oh, wait. Look. So it's just like the 3 of Wands, right, waiting. Empress is here with this, sorceress. Manifestations. Creating. However, we have the Amazon of Cups with the Emperor and the 6 of Pentacles. Right? I explained that the Amazon of Cups could be someone doing on some low shit, on the down low, whatever. With this Emperor, that Emperor could be the one that's on the low. With this 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. It's like one side he's with the family, and the other side he's with whatever this low shit is. Because again, this Empress is waiting, manifesting, with Six of Pentacles. Why is it that there's with Six of Swords moving on, and this Princess of Wands is being creative about something? Maybe this is maybe this Three of, oh wow. Maybe this Three of Cups is what the Emperor is entertaining. It may not always be three people. Wow. It just could be just three things that got his attention. But we have Five of Cups here. Yep, Five of Cups. Someone's miserable. Now we have water. Now here's the emotions. Amazon of Cups, Five of Cups. Someone literally could be on the low. You're probably married to somebody on the low who's been emotionally manipulating you because they can't look. The saddest memories from your childhood, right? It's like something's from your childhood that's triggering probably the both of y'all. Aries is there. I'm gonna keep saying that. I am. Is that the devil? Or was that, what is that? Oh, High Priestess. She feels what she knows. It's time for you to move. If there's no equal give and take, if someone is literally trying to but it's like y'all both are like sad though. Ace of Pentacles. Something about a seed. Intentions. What have you been planning? So again, someone has been entertaining something, or y'all both have been entertaining something. But how is it that we have a marriage here, and it's like these emotions are just like, because we have Three of Cups here too. So here's all the cups. If we add the 5 and the Three of Cups, what is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Cups. Content. Oh, wow, right? Content in the marriage. But y'all not really happy though. Y'all done created this, and now it's time for Mercury Retrograde to turn this around, to transform this. Speak the truth. Oh wow, Hangwoman. Someone I used to know. Wow, there's the marriage card right there. Ten of Pentacles. I think it's time that both of y'all be honest about what it is that y'all manifested in this marriage, in this family. You feel what you know, and you know what you feel. Five of Pentacles. Yikes. And look, Sister of Cups. Here we go with those cups again. Someone's feeling left out in their marriage while someone is entertaining someone. And someone has a baby. Wow. But we have Sister of Cups with this Princess of Wands. So I don't know if y'all could be a young couple. I don't know why I feel like I want to pull another card though. Like another deck. I guess that's fine. I don't think I need to really pry too much into this. I just feel like someone has been drinking. That's why that King of Cups kept showing up. Even if it's not a water sign, there's someone who's clearly drinking, being emotionally manipulative. Pick your story on how it relates to you. But you know, I feel like whenever I'm coming on here, I want to specifically speak to the men in these relationships, situationships, entanglements. Because you know, and I'm not talking about just because you look like a man. I'm talking about the people that are born, identify, and know that they are, right? There isn't no second guessing that. Regardless of what their sexual preference is, they know that they are the masculines in their situation. You know, they are supposed to be the leaders. So it's just like, when I'm looking at behaviors like this, you know, how can you put yourself into a situation like this when all you seem to be is just fucking miserable? And then it's just like you end up manifesting a baby, and it's just like you're still not happy. And it's like someone's left with the baby, and this looks like this is the masculine. So it also could be that this person got married to a woman, right? And then now they end up having a baby or some shit like that, and then she's the one that's stepping out on the marriage, and this is why they're sad. So like someone's on the low, someone's doing something on the low while someone's at home waiting. You know, I'm only going by what I see with the cards that were related with the decks, but now that all the cards are out here, it can go either way on anybody's situation. So like the emotional manipulator could have been the wife, the baby mom or whatever, and then she's all feeling some type of way, and then leaving you with the baby to go do whatever she wants to do. You know that this is not something that you really enjoy. And with the Six of Swords is like, move on, manifest somewhere else. Because there's no equal give and take here. So you need to go somewhere where you can equally give and take, where you can offer yourself up, where you can be of service, where it's more entertaining and enjoyable where you at, where you actually love to who you love to be around. Someone just feels left out, while the other one is just living their best life, essentially. Five of Cups, someone's sad, crying over spilled milk or what was, or just depressed. Meanwhile, Princess of Wands is someone being passionate, being creative, you know, getting what they want, knowing that they can get it. Knight of Cups with this Three of Wands, it's just like, I don't know, someone's waiting for some type of emotional offer, but it seems like it never comes. Black and White is now playing by Michael Jackson. But this is what I mean about this owning. You're probably going through, right, here we go with the siren, right? What you're drinking, all this water. So I could be talking, well, I mean, don't matter, man or woman, but clearly you got caught up with a siren who's trying to end you and own you, right? You're at home with the baby while they're out living their best life, probably shacking up with three other men potentially, you know? And then you got to realize too that if you're really feeling left out in the cold with this damn baby, this baby might not even be yours to be taken care of. Not saying that you shouldn't take care of that baby. However, if she has the audacity, or if they have the audacity to sit here and entertain three other people, then shit, maybe those three other people that's entertaining her can entertain the baby that's a part of her as well, or him. You know, it goes either way. But this King of Swords here is literally telling you to really cut the bullshit for what it is. You see that Temperance there, they're under a waterfall. It's like trying to gain balance, but also trying to cleanse their spirit, trying to ease their spirit in this marriage, in this happy family, apparent happy family. But this is what that keeping with the Joneses shit is. Trying to maintain an image. For what reason? If you can't even be a man in your own home or a woman in your own home, then what good is trying to maintain some type of image? As I've stated before, someone got a spell on you, and literally they're trying to own you, control you, whoever this person is. Literally, the sorcerer is here, so clearly that's a big indication right there. I don't need to say much about anything other than you already can read between the lines of what I've always been saying on my channel, if you've been frequent on my channel before, about the shit that I talk about. You know, this is not bullshit. And then look at the underneath that, and underneath that we have fucking Greece. So it's just like, pay attention to the signs. Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? Noah from the Notebook. And then underneath that is Danny. I got chills. They're multiplying and I'm losing control because the power you're supplying is electrifying. I just feel like someone made a decision to be with someone because they thought that was the ideal. That was ideal, right? Speaking of from the saddest memories from their childhood, that could have been the reason why they're in this situation now. Because of some childhood traumas that triggered their emotions that scared them into making this type of decision. And this is why I feel like such a bonehead is popping up. Don't beat yourself up for the decision that you made. You thought you did what was best for you and your circumstance as far as your need to survive. There's nothing wrong with that. But now that we are aware, we can go about things differently. You know, I don't know if y'all are actually like legitly married, because that's another thing you got to realize too, because I don't see no hierophant here, which means I don't think this is like a legitimized marriage. Now y'all may have had a ceremony, however, you know, y'all not technically married until y'all write off on those papers and mail them off to, you know, to whatever court systems where y'all stay at. So You Spin Me Round Like a Record is playing by Dead or Alive. Oh shit, that's what I can do. I'm over here like, what can I do? Pull out my cards. Cause I know I'm done here. Let me I can't really move the camera too much, but I would definitely, like I always before, I want to make sure that I'm in frame, so y'all see that I'm not looking at the cards that I pull, but I want to make sure that they are shuffled. I get a good shuffle, so yeah, you can see just how real this shit is. But also too, I feel like, I don't know, and the reason why, it's like I'm looking at this Empress who's like in her armor and shit, and then I'm looking at this Emperor who's just in a tux and stuff. He's got his scepter and a ball of light, but you see he's not really dressed up or anything, you know? Compared to how this Empress is, I feel like the Empress is the warrior, the one that actually is more assertive than the masculine, or at least the husband in this relationship. And this is why he's getting manipulated in some way, shape, or form. But every time I see that aperture, unfortunately, that's crazy. It's like every time that aperture comes out, I always get like someone literally in the closet and they need to come out. You know? And the crazy thing about it is, and that's the crazy thing about it, this is like another case that I got with someone. It was just like, yeah, this male may have been in the closet, but he's not the problem here. Like that's the wild thing. Like we talk about men all the time on the down low, even me. Like, you know, I have my gripes about men on the down low, but this specific man on the down low isn't the one that's out there really entertaining. You know? They're not really entertaining anybody. I mean, for some of you right? I mean, let's, because this is a general message now. If you know, if you feel what you, because the high priestess is there, if you feel what you know about your husband, then yeah, then most likely he's out there entertaining while you're at home with the baby. But in this case though, what I'm getting, regardless, you know, because I may be wrong, but your situation, you know what's right for your story. So, but again, in this story, I really think that the masculine, the man, is at home while the wife is out there living her best life, entertaining 3 other men. And they know that they need to leave this person, but it's just like, I'm married to this person, we have a baby. And I think that's the trick right there. Like they intentionally got you pregnant just so they can take advantage of you. They own you now because you got a baby by them. So it's just like, well, what are you going to do about it? I'm out here living my best life while you finally got this baby. if you sit here and you try to do anything, that's just gonna ruin. And then I'm gonna tell everybody that you out here dealing with men, and I only had a baby with you because I knew that's just to protect you. Be careful, because women are like that. They will sit there and play along and right, like the siren, literally like a fucking siren. Like a fucking siren, they will fucking serenade and soothe you until it's necessary for them. And then once they got you in, they got you trapped. They got you right into that lure. They lured you right into their thrall. And this is exactly what this is. This is why all this water is here. And this person is like in a lack mentality. I'm sorry, I'm talking and not really pulling, because it's like, energy. I want to make sure that I'm speaking on this shit properly. But I want to make sure that the cards are really shuffled, though. I think Rumors is now playing by Lindsay Lohan. Exactly. So it's just like, you only with this lady to cover up certain rumors, right? Knight of Cups. Amazon of Cups. So it's like, she knows that you're on a down low, so she's going to do her own little down low, like her own low down dirty business on her own. Ain't that fucked up? That's how blackmail is. This is exactly how people work. And this King of Swords is here. It's just like, you got High Priestess and King of Swords here. You fucking know. And Aries here is like, you need to take action. You need to take action. Someone has a spell over you, bro or sis. But I feel like I'm talking to a man. Why can't they back up off me? Why can't they let me live? That's crazy, y'all. Well, something's happening this month. Something happened this month. August. Could have been last August or next August. Moon Knight. Oh, lordy. Oh, fucking lordy. It's time to stand up and fight. You are being called, sir, by the moon god. That's not funny, but like, it's funny. Because it's like, y'all can take this shit as entertainment. That's fine. For some of y'all, but for the people that actually like relate to this shit, especially if I'm talking to a man, you know what this means. This is like, Leah, just be careful though, right? We have this King of Swords there. Be strategic about what the fuck it is that you're doing here. November, something could be happening in the next few months. So from August to November, or from November to August. May, Space Cowboy, Yippee-Yi-Yay, featuring Lisa Left Eye Lopez, is now playing by NSYNC. Mortal Kombat, look. Moon Knight in Mortal Kombat. Oh, shit. That's not possible. I mean, it's not possible, but it's possible. Because we had DC characters in Mortal Kombat games, but they've never had Marvel. And Spawn, I think, is a part of DC. So... But just imagine if Moon Knight came to Mortal Kombat. Time for an upgrade. Yeah, exactly. You feel what you know when it comes to moving away from this. And I feel like when you do move, look at that. Social experiment. See? Social experiment. You was being socially experimented on. I don't know in what way you want to look at that as, but you know your story. However, as I stated here, it's just like whoever this woman is, the siren, she knew about this masculine's secrets in some way, shape, or form. And she sat here and she forced herself into a relation, or finessed herself into a relationship and a baby just to take advantage and own him. Right? Social experiment. I'm telling you, some of these women are a lot smarter than they lead themselves on. That's another reason why I was put on this earth to be the way that I am now, because the trickery that these feminines out here do with these men that get them caught up off their path is ridiculous. It is fucking ridiculous, y'all. Kentucky. Like, that's why I'm just like, I'm glad that I'm I'm attracted to men, because ain't no way a woman is gonna finesse some shit like that on me. Please. I don't care if that baby was mine. I will leave you and that fucking baby. Ain't that fucked up? But love is all I need. Exactly. Clearly, there's no love here. I mean, there's emotions here, but I don't think that y'all together for the right reasons. So, I mean, that's when you're in a relationship, that's really all you need. Or when you have a soul connection, when you really find your divine counterpart, love is all you need, because y'all come already complete. Bartholomew, honest Nathaniel. Be honest with yourself, Bartholomew. That's funny, because I actually know somebody. Actually, I know a couple people with this name. I'm not going to just say one person, but I know at least one of them isn't on the down low, though. So I avoid you because having the talk could be the end of us. I don't know. There's 5 of Pentacles, lack mentality. Someone's feeling left out anyway, so it's already the end. Right? How is it that we have an Empress and an Emperor here? The 10 of Pentacles is in this deck. Well, they're all in the deck, but this was the closest one, right? But it didn't show up here. So this is not really a solid family. Even though we have 3 major arcanas here. Wow. Now I'm looking at it, I see it. The Sorceress, the Empress, and the Emperor. Going back to what I said before. Someone's working on you to own you. I haven't used the B word yet, but y'all know it's there. Y'all know it's there. I like them, however, I love you. I don't know. Y'all both could be on the down low. But one of them is really, really working on it. You know, someone's really playing on it. Love is all I need, and I like them, however, I love you. So I don't know. Maybe this is how you feel masculine about your person. Well, clearly, if there's no real love there, and this is love, all love is all you need. I like them, however, I love you. I avoid talking to you. So right. So maybe whoever this person is was dealing with somebody, right? And this is why this 5 of Pentacles is here. It's like karma, essentially. So it's just like they end up walking away from who they really loved to go be with the woman and end up having a baby, because that was the ideal. Keeping up with the Joneses is now they got themselves caught up. Now they're miserable. And this is how this person feels. So wow. Bastet, protection from evil. Lioness, cat, ornament jar, sistrum, and solar disc. Her consort was Ptah. So we do have an Egyptian goddess here. And Moon Knight, who's connected to Khonshu. So, yikes. Adult star. And look. Then I say something about my entertainment card. Three of Cups is my entertainment card. So we have adult star here. So someone was out living a best life, being adult star, while someone was at home taking care of the baby, feeling left out. A little less 16 candles, a little more touch me is now playing by Fallout Boy. Oregon, Kentucky, we have grinding my gears. Oh shit. So we have Mortal Kombat here. I mean, with that Princess of Wands, I'll be a little high-headed too. Look at that. Where's that wisdom, that knowledge, you know. But here's Thoth. God of the Moon, and we have Moon Knight here with Thoth. That's crazy how they're both here. But God of the Moon, wisdom, writing, hieroglyphics, science, magic, art, plus or heart and judgment. His symbols were ibis, mundus, papyrus scrolls, reed pens, writing palette, stylus, bamboo scales, and his consort was Maat, who's also a lawmaker. So also with this adult star, someone is pissed off that they're out here doing that as well. That's probably what's pissing somebody off, that they're doing porn, or doing porn. Massachusetts, or what I like to say, because my best friend makes fun of me because I can't really pronounce it right for some reason, but I like to call it massive two shits. So I apologize if I offend your state. But, oh, wow, look, and she came up. So, oh, shit. You son of a bitch. The goddess of truth, balance, order, harmony. Look at that. Truth and harmony is here. Truth and harmony, will, and awareness. And underneath that is 4. Which is, what is that? Mint? Yeah, that's mint. But it says eternity, tolerant, vitality, and stability. But the goddess of the truth, balance, order, harmony, law, morality, plus judgment, justice. Scales, ostrich feathers as her symbol, and her consort was her Thoth. They're both here. They are both here. This is your real marriage, masculine, on the down low in this situation. Whether you are Thoth or whether you're, well, clear, if you're masculine, then your Thoth and your consort is Maat. From a past life. Like, this is the, I guess, the farthest back we can connect yourself to, your past life to. Especially with Thoth, with Moon Knight here too. Let's keep it real. You know, like I said, Thoth was the original moon god that he passed the torch over to Khonshu. But the only reason why I feel like this is like a thing, they don't mention it, but this is your lover on the low, Moon Knight, Khonshu. Even though Maat is literally there, but this person isn't Maat. She doing something else. This isn't even who you really supposed to be with. I feel like who you connecting with, whoever you are avoiding the talk from, that you really love, because that's all you really need. That's who this is. That's who this is. Oh shit. Well, maybe that's who needs. Oh wow. The Fates is now peaking too. That's crazy. Confessions is now playing by Ursher. That's funny. Time for an upgrade. High Priestess, she feels what she knows. Golly. Oh wow, because maybe now this person is going to come in and handle the situation. Because you've been avoiding them so much. They probably going to come in and kick ass and take names. But it's out of justice, though. Remember that. We got judgment and justice is here. So, like I said before, that's your real consort. And I feel like also, too, right? Even if this is a thing, the person that you end up with, whoever your goddess is, I don't know if I'm showing y'all right, because I told you my screen is blacked out. But whoever this goddess is, it's not whoever you're with now. But whoever she is, though, she's going to be okay with whoever y'all are together as far as what y'all go by. If you get what I'm saying. Like, she's open to the idea. Especially if it's whatever is pleasing to you. You are the man. Not saying that she doesn't have her kicks as well. Y'all both are like... y'all are counterparts. So it's just like, you know, she may have some things about her as well. Or maybe this is something that y'all really need to talk about in this marriage as well. Who knows? Everybody's story is different. So keep that in mind. So you may actually are both bisexual couples, and it's like, well, one is out here living a best life while the other one's at home with the baby, and it's just like, well, that's not fair. Well, then be the aggressor, right? We literally have Mars. Take some type of, oh wow, Mars. I keep saying Mars, but we have Aries here and Aries here. Assertiveness. You have that masculine energy, so it's like take charge, be assertive, and put yourself out there and let them know, this is pissing me off, sweetie, and I think we need to really to have this conversation on how we gonna work this relationship out. Cartier Cardi is now playing by Cardi B featuring 21 Savage. Abraham, Lord fucking Jesus. Not that you got Abraham and Khonshu or Moon Knight out here. So the Theban tribe, wow, look at that. That's still Khonshu, that's still Amun, and that's Maat. Movie, TV series. Well, Moon Knight clearly is something that you need to go watch. I don't know, maybe some adult films as well. Or P Valley is an adult show. That also could be some something. I don't know. Maybe these states could be a significance as well, as far as like certain movies that may take place in these states. But we have Tefnut here, lion, or lioness is her symbols, but goddess of moisture, moist air, dew, and rain, member of the Ennead. Oh, that's the Theban tribe. And then her consorts were Shu and Gab. So maybe that could be other. Oh shit, necromancy. Look at that. The death and rebirth, right? They try and kill you and bring you back to life. So, right, be mindful of your stories. You know, whatever the saddest memories of your childhood is triggering you right now. This is the main thing, along with your soul's truth question here. What do I resist feeling right now? The saddest memory of your childhood. That is what you're resisting right now. And it has everything to do with this, clearly. You're in a lack mentality right now. And someone's literally having living their best life while you are trying to survive. Living on a prayer, essentially. So, Gemini, Mercury with Aries in their chart. Just be mindful. But I'm going to end it with some wisdom and some Marys, and then we're going to, end it. That right here, yeah. And that's crazy because, again, like I said before, it's like you have Siren here, you have this here, and then you have the Sorceress here. So I'm going to say this one time, since I don't think I've ever said it in this video. But yeah, someone is working black magic on you. I know that's like, it's hard to believe in certain cases, but this is like one of those situations. And it can come up in a myriad of ways. Don't think that just because somebody... Stop thinking Harry Potter. Stop thinking Hocus Pocus. Really think about like the real shit that people can do that's like manipulating you and keeping you trapped in this closet. You have Mercury Retrograde that's calling you to reinvent yourself. So really think about that. Literally, King of Swords, think about this. Get yourself in control. Align yourself. Again, I don't know if I'm showing y'all properly, but you have Temperance there and the King of Swords. So it's like, really think about aligning yourself, getting yourself back together to this family. Like, what is it that you truly, really want out of this family? Express yourself. Two wanted to come out. And then I'm gonna pull, I guess I'll pull two, right? Two for you and two for your partner, your divine partner. Not, well, I mean, two for you, two for the both of y'all. Put it like that, just for whoever needs it. But it says, the wind cannot shake a mountain, neither praise nor blame moves the wise. Exactly. So all that baby I love yous. Look, You're Not Sorry is now playing by Taylor Swift. That's the message right there. They doing what they want because they can get away with it. No matter how many times you try to put them out or call them out when they bullshit, they're not really sorry. And then with these emotions here, Five of Cups, that's them playing on your emotions. You sad, but then they're gonna become sadder, right? Because they know you now, so they're just gonna play. They're gonna play the role. This is my entertainment card, so they're gonna play the shit out of you. They're gonna play the shit out of you, and still leave you with that baby. You're gonna express yourself. She gonna make you feel like they're gonna allow you to express yourself, but then they're gonna finesse the shit out of you once again, and throw that baby right in your face. So, I don't know. This may be a triggering moment for you. And it could have something to do with your childhood. Maybe this is something that happened in your childhood where it's just like you was always left with your mom while your dad went out to go do his thing, or vice versa. And it's just like now that history is repeating itself. Now you're staying home with the child while the baby mom or the father is out there doing whatever it is that they're doing. Resist the temptation of pleasure and the desire to hurt. You are a free person. See? So don't get back at them. Just get your shit and go. Especially if we already had the conversation. Don't even threaten to leave. Just get your shit and go. We've already had this conversation. They still keep doing the same bullshit. So it's just like, if you tell them that you're going to leave, then they're just going to try to, again, finesse the situation. They're going to, gas you up. They're going to cool you off, fan you off, and then, you back to being on your own with the baby again. Be the one who is awake. Shine in radiance of spirit. Awareness. Be awoke to your situation. You are literally dying here. She's trying to own you. She's trying to control you. She's literally trying to suck up all your life force just to bring you back to life for you to be her puppet. Be mindful. Gemini, 2 minds. Wow, right? We have Gemini, which is literally the lovers. We have second house. There we go with that too. 2 minds. And then Mercury. Mercury is all about communication, as we have Mercury Retrograde here. So you literally could be a Mercury Gemini. Yikes. But we have Our Lady who sends the angels. Look at that. You got God Goddess sending her crew to come and handle this shit, or to at least alleviate. Like, this is like, them kind of alleviating the situation. I'm not saying that they're taking care of the problem for you, but this is them giving you that courage, that strength, that flexibility now. That artistry, the wisdom of waters. What is the waters? Connected to the high priestess. She feels what she knows. So, and high priestesses are always connected to source. This is the upgrade. So now you're really about to start feeling your ancestors and your guardians angels come through. But with a pure heart, free from any intention other than manifesting the Divine Mother's love, call on the angels who love all beings unconditionally. Ask for help for yourself and for all you feel inspired to pray for, including those you know are in need of assistance but perhaps lack the spiritual skillfulness to help themselves. Pray with belief in your heart that is born of total trust. Cellophane is now playing by FKA Twigs. Also, too, this has everything to do with, the actual person that who you love, who you end up sacrificing for to be in this sham of a relationship, sham of a marriage. Because like I said, there's no Hierophant here. We have a high priestess here, but that's just more so this someone's usually needing to be more connected with a higher power. So, but that other person is someone you need to pray on. If you love them so much, if all you need is love, you like them, but you love whoever it is that you love, you need to pray on them. And stop avoiding them. And maybe this is why these angels are coming in, so to guide you in a way to communicate to your divine counterpart, your divine partner, your life partner, essentially Speaking of, no, I'm not gonna do that. I already got these out, so, and I'm already at an hour. I'm almost at an hour in 20 minutes, so let's end this. But Our Lady of Blessings Bestowed. Sometimes we need signs from Spirit to help us remain devoted to our sacred life path when evidence of success in the physical realm eludes us. There is an art to detaching from outcome while still doing everything within your power to commit yourself to what matters to your heart. Blessings are taking shape. Although you cannot see it now, your soul is pulling off a master stroke of healing manifestations. Look at that. There's your upgrade. Getting back to who you once were. All that emotions is there. You do love, but it's just not being put into the proper person. That's why it's time for you to did this shit, transform it, and reinvent yourself and how you want to present yourself into this world now. Especially after you done deal with this person. Because the thing about it is, especially if I'm talking to a man that's on the down low who hasn't stepped out of your relationship with a woman, it's like you're constantly going to run into women like this. You're gonna find a woman that's going to know about your secret, and they're going to force a relationship or force a baby from you just so they can finesse and run a game on you. Just keep that in mind. Especially if you're a good-looking dude. Trust me, these women they will finesse the shit out of you no matter what. Especially when you look good. And I'm pretty sure you look fine as fuck too. But don't let your looks get in the way of who you are. Because everybody finds you attractive. But what about the people that actually genuinely loves you and looks out for you, that care about you, that actually have your best interests at heart? Those are the people that matter when it comes to speaking of beauty, right? Your blessings. Like, you are literally gifted. And we talked about, and look, the blessings are here again. So it's just like, you have it. You have the strength, you have the courage, you have the beauty, you have the artistry. You are gifted, my nigga, whoever you are. You are very flexible. You have it all. Clearly, you seem like you can do more when it comes to, you can offer more in this relationship than whoever this other person is. India is now playing by Lancey Foe. But maybe that's who you need to run back to, whoever your India is. But remember, there's that door there. Step out that closet, sister, sir. There's a brand new world, a brand new beginning. You have an upgrade there. So stand up and stand tall. But y'all take care now. I love us for real. Go touch some grass. Stay hydrated and keep that faith strong. Always put God first. Because faith without works is dead. Always keep your faith strong. Always put your faith in God, no matter what your faith system is. I don't care if you're a Muslim, if you're Hindu, if you're a Buddhist, Jewish. Just keep your faith strong. Know that there's a higher power out there who's watching over you if you keep your faith connected to him or her, however you identify with source. But y'all take care now. I love us for real. Peace.